What's up, everybody? Today we're taking a look at another small haul from Dollar Tree that my wife brought home to me. It includes one Maisto Fresh Metal and a few Hot Wheels. So let's go ahead, crack into them, and take a look. First up, from Maisto Fresh Metals, we have this 1957 Chevy pickup. Now, if you remember the last Dollar Tree video I did, I'm not a huge fan of these Maisto Fresh Metals, but every once in a while my wife finds a halfway decent one. I mean, unfortunately, in my opinion, Maisto Fresh Metals aren't built nearly as well. But here we have a blue 1957 Chevy pickup. This pickup has a plastic base with a blue metal body, chrome bumper work, and completely blacked out windows, which leads me to believe that there is no interior on the inside. There's a little bit of detail work picked out on the front. The Chevrolet is embossed on the back. However, there's no detail being picked out in the back. But the casting is good and the body lines are good, so this one's definitely up for customizing. Now we're going to go ahead and cut into the Hot Wheels. First up, from the HW Speed Graphics series, car number 10 of 10, we have this 17 Nissan GTR R35, and it says underneath, and I have no idea what this means, but it's the 2020 model 50th anniversary version. This car has a black plastic base with a white metal body, tampo work on the roof with a racing stripe, and down the hood as well as tampo work on the front and rear. Also on the rear, it does say 50th anniversary, and if you notice, that 50th anniversary is a little crooked. But beyond that, it's a good looking car. In fact, this one's good looking enough, and I have a couple other companies' takes on this car that I think we're going to do an Is It Worth It video about the GTR R35. Up next, a very simple car. From the Night Burners line, car number 2 of 10, we have this jet black 96 Chevy Impala Supersport. This one is new for 2020, so let's go ahead and look at the writing on the back. Just pause here if you want to read it. This car has a black plastic base with a black metal body and high gloss. Tampo work on the front for the headlights as well as on the side where it says Impala Supersport. No tampo work on the rear. It has a black interior and a clear windshield. Honestly, this car, in my opinion, would be perfect if they had only done the rear as well. Next up, from the HW Hot Truck series, vehicle number 3 of 10, also new for 2020, is the 91 GMC Cyclone. This one being new for 2020. Here's the back of the back of it, so you can read that. This GMC pickup has a black plastic base with a red metal body. Tampo work on the rear for the headlights and naming, etc. No tampo work on the front, unfortunately. It also has smoke windows and a black interior and really stylized wheels. I cannot remember what those wheels are called, unfortunately. Up next, from the Honda series, car number 5 of 5, we have an 88 Honda CRX. This car has a white plastic base with a white metal body, tampo work on the sides for racing stripes and on the rear for the CRX marking, lights, Honda logo, etc. Now this model, from the case it came out of, was also a Super Treasure Hunt. Unfortunately, this one is not the Super Treasure Hunt, or at least I believe it was. And I think this one would be another good candidate for one of the Is It Worth It videos. Find a more expensive premium model, see if it's worth it, rather than buying the dollar Hot Wheel. Next up, from the Porsche series, number 2 of 5, we have the 96 Porsche Carrera in yellow. This car has a black plastic base with a yellow metal body, black interior, smoke windows, blacked out wheels, tampos on the front and rear for headlights, as well as a Porsche logo. This is a really nice car, and again, I think this might be another good candidate for Is It Worth It? Interesting side note, I actually at one time owned one of these. Next up, from the HW Exotics, focus, HW Exotics line, car number 7 of 10, is the Aston Martin 177 in red. This car has a silver plastic base with a red metal body, a white racing stripe up the, let's see if you're looking out the front, it'd be the left side of the car, our right. Tampo work for the headlights, nothing on the rear, unfortunately. I really think with these realistic cars, they need to get the rear lights and the headlights done as well. That's just my opinion, and it may differ from yours. Two left now, we're almost there. Our next one, also from the HW Exotics series, car number 3 of 10, new for 2020, is the 2020 Koenigsegg Jesko in silver. Being new for 2020, here's the write-up on the back in case you want to read it. You can just pause the video here to read it. This car has a black plastic base with a metal flake silver metal body. Smoke windows with a black interior. Tampo work on the front for the headlights logo, and there's a green stripe around the scoop on the hood. Unfortunately, no tampo work in the back. However, what appears to be the exhaust, I believe that is painted silver. And this is just a really good looking car. And our last car for today, also from the HW Exotics, car number 2 of 10, new for 2020, the McLaren Speedtail. An interesting feature about this car is that it's a 3-seater with the driver seated in the center. You can just barely make out the driver's seat in the center with the steering wheel, and then the 2 seats caddy corner behind it. Also being new for 2020, here is the back of the packaging for anybody that wants to read it. I almost forgot about that. Okay, this car features a black plastic base with a metal flake kind of aqua or sky blue body. There is tampo work on the rear for the headlights and the McLaren logo, as well as a McLaren logo on the front. It has a smoke windshield with, as I said previously, the black 3-seat interior. It's got 10-spoke wheels on the rear and disc wheels on the front. And I take it back on the base. The base is actually kind of like a metallic gray. So yeah, once again, my wife surprises me with a really good eye for these things. But that's it for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Please take some time to play with your kids. I feel like a lot of people don't do that enough. That's just me. And that's about it. I'll see you all next time.